What is it like? I mean, in the summer, high summer, is it like working to live? I mean, how?
I mean, the money's good and everything. I mean, it is good money, and I don't know. I enjoyed doing what I'm doing. Obviously, there's a couple of hours of a day where it's like you're exhausted and you're like, oh, I really don't fancy it tonight and all that. But you just got to get up and do it. I mean, you just take the good times and the bad. There's more good times than bad times. I mean, there's loads of headaches and stuff like that, and bad stomach aches and all that when you've been like heavily drinking or whatever. But I think more than anything, I drink more this time of year when the club's closed and that. But when it's height of summer, you really just... It's working to live, but I mean, it's only for 12 weeks, and I'm out here for like more or less all year round now, so it ain't bad out of the whole year just to do that many weeks just full on.
Would you prefer to be here or London?
Here.
Why?
Well, I got my studio here, and I got my dog here, and we've got a good apartment and that. I mean, me and Alison, we get good jobs out here and that. I mean, it's half the price rent-wise, stuff like that. I get a lot of work in Barcelona and a lot of work in Zurich and all that, so it's good to have the base here. I'd rather have the studio here. I think it's probably more inspirational to have it here as well, and it's in the weather as well. It's like in the winter, it's still warm. And
what about London? I mean, London is viewed as the most happening city of the moment. Would you like to be working there?
Well, I still go back and work there maybe once a month, once every couple of months, something like a Clockwork Orange or something like that there. But I don't know. I mean, I've lived in London all my life, and I like travelling and stuff. So it don't really bother me if it's having it off in London now. Good luck. You know what I mean? I'm having it off over here, so it don't really concern me at all, really.
And what about the future for yourself? I mean, would you like to end up as the new Oakenfold, or would you like to kind of start bashing out your own tunes?
No, I'd rather. At the end of the day, you're just playing somebody else's music and stuff. I would much prefer to go into a club and hear another DJ playing something that I've produced and watching the crowd react to it. And at the moment, I'm getting into that side of it, and hopefully I'll DJ when I want to DJ. But then I work for myself, producing my own stuff. Just sort of like the computer side of it and all that, I think, is where it's all going anyway. The DJ's decks ain't going to last forever. So the sooner we get to learn about all this computer stuff, the better, I think.
Because I mean, if that's the case, I mean, where would you set up? Would you still be based here, or would you like to go back to London and set something up?
I don't know. I mean, I think maybe get a really big house or something up in the mountains or something, and make a proper big recording studio. And I mean, even have artists come out here and use it, paid like you would in London. I think a lot of artists would like to do that, prefer to do that, rather than go to the back street of London somewhere and like underground, like you have to go downstairs to a studio, or come out here and spend a bit more, but you're up in the mountains or something in a nice recording studio and that. You'd probably get a lot more work done as well.
Tell us about the inspiration. You said it's really inspirational work.
Well, no, it's Ibiza's like the original sort of picturesque sort of place, like a resort where you got the hippies used to come here and all that, and it's got loads of traditional things like that. And it's really famous for like brilliant sunsets and that sort of thing. And I don't know, it just seems like quite a mellow island, and just somewhere where you can chill out and just really get into what you want to do. Where in London it's just like, I mean, it's just, you earn a bit of money, they want to take it off you straight away. You got rent, and then you got the taxis and all that stuff, and it's just getting about. Where here, I mean, I ain't in no rush to go nowhere. It's just mellow, and it's just, you got time for yourself.
How hard is it keeping up with the Joneses, as it were? I mean, you know, in your business, you know, what's it like keeping up with what vibes are in, what stuff's happening?
I don't know, because really it's out here. I think whatever music's going to be big in the winter this year in England usually starts here, and so really it's when the DJs come out here, they've got more or less control of whatever's going to happen in England in the winter anyway. If there's a tune that's going to be big, you more or less find out straight away. You just watch the people, and the way they start reacting. It's easy to keep up with it, I think. a lot of people come over and they've got their other music and like nothing will happen and that, but I don't find it a problem keeping up with everything. It's a bit of a rat race when it comes like someone comes in, they've got a record you ain't got, and it's like, oh, I want that record and that, but I get sent quite a load from England anyway, so I don't really see it be a problem like that. And as far as like trends and that go, I mean, it's really weird because when you're playing in the club and all that, it's like if I was wearing my sunglasses upside down, people would start wearing the sunglasses upside down. Do you know what I mean? It's like that. They do. That's what it is. It's like I could get away with a lot, really. It's stupid, really, but.
Do you feel like a bit of a superstar
in this
business?
I don't feel like it, but I think people, they look at DJs as if they're superstars. I mean, I don't think any DJ should really be classed as a superstar, unless you're someone like Boy George or someone like that, because they don't just DJ. They're like, when they're playing, they get up on the stage and they make this, like, throw their arms around that, and the crowd, they look up and they recognise them. But as far as, DJs ain't superstars. Some of them might think they are, but they ain't.
And what about, you know, your kind of, see, the way I see it, your lifestyle is quite good.
Yeah.
Really,
It's good. Yeah, it's good.
I mean, for a 25-year-old in kind of his first couple of years in a job, it's really good.
Oh yeah. It's been. I've been in the right places at the right times. It's really has clicked together. I mean, it's. I can't think of any downfalls I've really had since I started doing the job, and it's good. It's a wicked life out here. It's brilliant.
Would you swap it for anything else?
Win the lottery or something like that. That'd do me.
A lot of people say that Ibiza's dying. It's on its way out.
People all the time are saying, where you got people saying, yeah, it's having it again, you got people saying it's dying, it's just people don't know what they're talking about. It's like, you get all these people in England, oh, we're going to go to Portugal next year, it's happening there, and I'm like, all right, go to Portugal, see you the year after, because you ain't going to get what you're getting here. Do you know what I mean? Like, you might get loads of people there and all that, but it's not the scene that they want from England. English people want to come to Ibiza when they want to go on a proper clubbing holiday. And this ain't going to die out here, it'll never die out here.
In a way, you've kind of got dream residencies, haven't you?
Yeah.
You know, Mambo and Amnesia, I mean, they are...
Yeah, it's true, yeah, it is, yeah. I mean, it was one of my dreams at one point. I mean, I've done it now. I mean, I want to try and do something else now.
I mean, because you're obviously not a lucky one, but obviously you're in a fortunate position. What about the others? That's all right.
Can you help me
out?
My finger's stuck.
What do you want me to do?
Push it down or out or something.
Where's your finger stuck? Right.
Blimey.
Don't know how that happened.
First time that's happened.
Is your finger alright? You're walking in the water or something?
No, it's cool.
Okay. So when you feel right. So what's happening? I mean, you know, some people aren't as lucky, are they? They come out here looking for work.
Yeah, there's loads of DJs come out. There's some mistakes some DJs make when they come out. They come into the club, and if I think a DJ if they come in and they show me their records or whatever, and they go, oh, I've got this and I've got that, and they say, oh, I've done a bit here and I've done a bit there. They come into the club, I let them play for a couple of hours at the beginning of the night, you know what I mean? Just sort of like, so they're going to end up going home because it's really hard to get work anyway. And Gally said go and say, oh. As there was a few people just starting to come to the club, they can play for an hour or something. I mean, I don't feel too worried, it don't bother me at all. But there's too many come out here and they're, I've played the Ministry, I've done Cream, I've played with this Sasha and all that. And I say, well, what are you coming asking me for a job then? You know what I mean? He said, what are you coming here and saying to me all this for? You know what I mean? You're only going to make yourself look silly when I turn around to Sasha or someone and say, do you know this bloke? You know what I mean? So it's like, you do get a lot of them really, really blagging it coming out here. I mean, I remember a couple of years ago, there's one point someone come out, said they was Matthew Roberts from Cream. And my mate believed him and put a big night on him for him in the club and all that, and everyone's turning up going, that ain't him. And it's all right. And this guy's just said, I got chased out of the club or whatever. But they do it. It's mad. Yeah, but...
Because, I mean, I just sorry to harp on this, but the graft,
yeah.
you know, it isn't, you don't just turn up here.
No, I mean,
that's a lot of people think that. A lot of people think,
No,
bang,
no.
off you come.
Well, no, I mean, when I got the job in Mambo, the guy who owns Mambo owns the bar that I worked in called Buccaneros when I worked behind the bar and that. So I went in there in '94 when because I didn't come out for the full summer in '94 because I was in England like learning to play and that. And I used to go in there when I come on holiday and play an hour or whatever. And he used to like my music. A lot of people used to come up and it was like, oh yeah, you play good music, whatever. I used to play like a lot of like old classic house tunes and stuff like that. And then at the end of the summer I came out again when Kiss FM was here and I'd done some stuff with him and he said to me, well, what are you doing next year? Like, I know you, I trust you and everything because I worked for him before. Do you want to work here? And I was like, yeah. Just started doing it and then that's when, I mean, 95 was really hard. In 1995 I really did work hard because I used to get up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I had to be at work at 3 o'clock at Mambo. I'd work more or less all the way through till about 1:30 in the morning and then I'd go off and play at Manumission or Cream or something and then I wouldn't get home till, because I was always playing at the end, I wouldn't get home till 9 o'clock because you're all out afterwards having a drink in the morning cafe or something and then it was up again, it was like 5 hours kip a night, you know what I mean, full on. But it was worth it, I mean, look what I got out of it.
Indeed. But last couple of questions. Every year there's a kind of summer smash. Last year it was the Fugees. You know, they were the ones which, they were the band who kind of...
Oh yeah.
Massive hit. Anyone this year who's kind of sticking out that you think, blimey, they're going to have a big hit this summer?
What, you mean dance music? Why?
Dance music that's going to make it into the charts as well.
Well, there's a lot of stuff that was... sort of like, let me say, like underground music last year, or not even underground, it was commercial, but it's going to get redone again this year, and you know what they're like now, it's from remix after remix. But anything that Mark Van Helden produces, I think is brilliant, really, really good, and I think his stuff will probably start seeping into like more mainstream charts and that.
Chap called Spin Spin Sugar.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, Sneaker Pimps. They're a good band. I don't know. Spice Girls. No, but on the DJ producer tip, that sort of thing, Mark Van Helden is it for me. I mean, the Master at Work thing they're doing, that new Eureka Soul, I think that's going to be massive. They've got loads of work with George Benson and all stuff like that, and I think their sort of stuff's going to go quite mainstream. Well, it has already, really, but they've got a load more to come. Hopefully one of mine will make it. You never know. Bit of luck, but that's about it. I don't know.
That's cracking. Thank you.
Cool.
That's
Right.
easy.